Alrighty. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Junior TCG. Here, this is post the Orlando Regional. And as you guys can see, I went top 16. It's crazy thinking about it, because last year when we did the Orlando Regionals, I went 4-5 to go 8-1 this year. It was insane. It felt great. It was amazing. It was probably something super unexpected. You might hear my daughter's backyardigans in the back, but don't worry. We're gonna get through this. We'll be good. Top 16 prizing. I got another one of the little thingy bobs. Unfortunately, I got 2 Setsunas. I feel like I'm being cursed with it. I traded for the EX resource that I've been trying to get for the longest, bro. I just didn't want to spend the money on it. And then I also got 2 improved techniques for my packs. And then I got the extra participation from the top 16. The unforeseen incident, which is beautiful, bro. I might need a playset of those. And then you also get the sleeves and my nationals invite. So I am officially locked in for Nats. First time. So let's give you guys the deck list of what we ran. We went red, white, just this G-Quux. First things first, we play 4 Ilfriths for our blockers. We played 2 flats, and then we rounded it out with the last 2 Rick Diaz's. The reason I went with this is because a lot of the times on turn 3, when you drop the Rick Diaz and they drop a Hyakurin in response, you're kind of in they're not going to swing because they know you're going to block the Hyakurin, or they're going to send out RX-78, which usually you would play this for 2. You have close combat in the hand, and then you can kind of trade for the RX-78. Flats and the Ilfriths, 2/4 bodies, the best blockers right now at this cost, until Bandai gives us like a 1/6 blocker for some weird reason. But this is my blocker package for level 3. Best turn and for me is, depending on the matchup, I'll play either an Ilfrith or a flat on turn 3. Turn 4, I'll put either one of the pilots that I have, and I'll show that later, and just wait for close combat, see what happens. My level 4s, I ran 3 Sword Strike. In this aggro heavy meta, Sword Strike is amazing. A lot of people forget about how this card works because I've gotten Sword Strike in response, which would just bounce back my Sword Strike, and then I just bring it back out and we just play this back and forth game. But Sword Strike is so good in this aggro meta that I needed to have it, and I played 3 of it and I saw it. Even playing it naked, it was basically still a threat because it could break EX, and you know, maybe they were thinking I wasn't trying to use my EX, and they try to do stuff to get out of this. So really good. Then for level 5s, 4 Ail Strikes. Best level 5 blocker right now because of the effect of when paired with a level 4 or higher pilot, you could bounce something back to hand that has 4 or less HP. It's amazing. I love it. And then everybody's most hated blocker, the one that's been making its name for itself, the Silver Bullet. I love this blocker. This blocker is the best blocker that came out in the last like 2 sets, bro. Like 4/4, and you reduce all effect damage from enemy by 3. Insane, bro. All right, I'm gonna get rid of that, put that to the side so we can get off to the late game stuff, level 6 stuff. Level 6 package is 3 G-Freds. MVP. Changes the math on bodies across the board. I'll play this on level 6. Just have it in hand with a pilot out, paying everything for 1. And then if I have G-Quux in hand to follow up the next turn, or if I have 2 turns of just pinging, then I could just G-Quux next turn and it'll blurry something for 5 or for 4, depending on how much I got off with G-Fred. Also on Link, I can swing into an active body that has 5 or less AP. And it has a 7 HP. Wowza! Then my Silent Assassin, 1 version or 1 at least body of the Freedom Gundam Suppression. Amazing. This thing with a base on board makes people scared. You can make this into a 6/6. You can make it into a 5/7. People are scared of this card when it comes out because it's a blocker. If I make it a 5/7, I could eat one of your attacks and then turn back around and give you the good old suppressor Rooney. This thing is amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm glad I put it in my deck. My wife laughed at them because she thought it was good. I know it's funny. Then for level 7s, the Justice, El Justicio. Best level 7 for me. I love this thing. It changes the way people think about how the game is gonna go. You can finesse 2 attacks out of this one card. You can finesse 3 attacks out of this card, depending if you played one in the previous turn, because of the pair effect. During pair, choose one of your triple shot alliance units tokens. It may attack on the turn it's deployed. So sometimes I'll play one on turn 7, leave it active, have the token. Then on turn 8, I'll play another one. I'll pair this with a pilot, and now I have 3 swings because I have this one, the token, and the token made from the other Justice. Finagle the bagel, baby. It does it. And then sometimes too, even playing it, blocking with the 2, and then next turn following it with another card, you could ping out a lot of stuff, man. For level 8, this is my top end. My savior, this could have saved me from just, you know, winning, but unfortunately I had 1 loss on stream, and I'll play a clip of it, I think, on the vlog. But 3 Omega Psycho G-Quuxes. Comes into the field, ping everything for 3, has suppression. You're just taking shields, bro. You're taking bodies and shields. And then if it's linked, it becomes a 7/7. Bro, I used this to trade into a Neo Zeong that was about to wreck me, bro. Shout out to this thing. On link, does stuff. And even with the link effect of a Neon, you pitch a card if it's a Neo Zeong, or if it's a clan, you get to ping 1. Fire. Love it. Muy bueno. Now we're gonna go into our pilots and our commands. For pilots, I ran 2 Atherin. I don't need to talk too much about this. I have 4 Justices in deck. Helps me link, swing, makes my blockers 3 6s or 4 5s or 6 7s or 5 7s. It's just one of the best, you know, cards to put under a blocker. It makes some big booty blockers, bro. Triple Bs, bro. If you don't got a triple B in this meta, you know you're in trouble. Then we follow that up with 4 Neons, aka the Red Atherin. Makes everything big booty blockers, BBB. You already know what it is, triple Bs. When linked, the top card into your trash. If it's a Zeong clan trait, do 1 damage. And then with this, Atherin, it's during this turn. If this when linked, this unit may choose an attack enemy that's level 5 or lower as its attack target. That means active Ales, active Silver Bullets, active Dynamis, active what's that card? CB, the CB card, Transit. Anything that's, well, not Transit, anything that's level 5 or lower, you're getting swung on, Bretta. Nothing you can do about it. Once you got blockers, then you can do something about it. Then rounding out our pilots, we do 4 Kira Yamatos, the 2nd best pilot in the game. Generic -2 on swing. Every pilot that links to, or every Gundam that links to this is disgusting. Sword Strike, Suppression Freedom, Ale, bro, whatever you put under that thing is doing damage. Love it, love it. Changes the math on everything. I'm probably gonna get the all art Kiras, not the championship ones, because those are hella expensive, but I might get the promo ones. Then for commands, we ran 4 close combat, pay 2, damage 2. My favorite play in my tournament run was, I think I played against Red Purple, Neo Zeong, Barbados. And on turn, I think it was like turn 5 or 6. I think it was probably 6. Double Barbados ping with its pilot. And then in response, I hit him with the double. Blew both of them things up for 4. Come on, man. He played 4 cards. I played 2 and blew him up. You can't. It doesn't get better than that, man. Come on, man. And then I also played 3 Overflowing Affection. Originally, I was running 4. And the night, or then like a couple hours before regionals, like deck lists were gonna be locked in, I switched 1 Overflowing out for Suppression Freedom. And I do not regret it. I saw Overflowing when I needed to see it. I never played a game where I was like, damn, I wish I had 1 more Overflowing Affection. 3 felt good for me. I know some people might be, you know, the police might say you gotta do 4 Overflowing, but 3 was the perfect spot for me. And it gave me the opportunity to have freedom that also helped me advance the game. So, hey man, if it worked for me, it just works. It is what it is. And then our bases, 4 of the mining asteroid Palau, boy. This thing, the aggro stopper. Though this is the base that makes aggro shudder. I heard a couple of GMs, Hyzaks, and the 2-2s fart when I played this on the field, bro. This thing stops, bro. You're gonna have to put a pilot on a Rezo or a Hyakuren. You got an RX-78. You're gonna have to add some bodies to take this thing out. And even having this with no base or with no shields and just playing this base, it changes stuff, bro. In my stream match that I lost, this thing did work, bro. But unfortunately, he top deck armor. What am I gonna do, bro? It is what it is. It's life. And that's the deck that took me to 9th in regionals. Unfortunately, I bubbled out by 0.6. My matches were red, purple, CB. Then I did another red, purple, CB into blue, white aggro, into Blurple with lupus top end. My 5th match was, I'm trying to remember. I know I have it on my phone somewhere. Red, purple, blue, white, Blurple. I don't know what the 5th one was. I know my 6th one was Norn, and that's the one it was blue, white, Norn that I lost to. Then I played red, purple, Neo Zeong, red, purple, Neo Zeong. Played blue, was it? Blue, red, Neo Zeong with pants. And then my final match was another Blurple match, and I finished 8-1. I lost to Norn on stream. The guy played well, we both played well, and it's just, you know, how it is. But with that, I got my mat, well, not my mat, my sleeves. I got 2 improved. I got 2 Setsunas. I got the unforeseen incident. I traded for the EX resource. And your boy is locked in for Nats, man. If you guys have any questions or if you want an in-depth guide about red, white, let me know. I'll be more than happy to sit down and talk about the combos of this deck. I love it. I've been running this on and off for GDO 3. I started it on GDO 2 when I used to be a Blurple player, and then I saw the power of red, white. And I've been baptized and made a new man and been red, white for a while. I took a hiatus and went red, blue. But red, white has always been my color, man. Shout out to the team, Sector 13. Shout out to House Rules Gaming for the local. Shout out to the homies that helped me play this. Shout out to Burn, Offbeat, Chris G, Ryuk, Chaos Persona. You know, all the homies that played with, I played against and were able to help me kind of understand the matchup. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate you guys. And until the next one, the vlog will drop soon.